Hello friends, welcome to another week in my life. Sorry if the angle's a little weird. You're on my phone because my camera's having some issues. Hopefully I'll figure it out and we'll be back on my camera soon. But for now, my phone's just propped up on my water bottle. But I basically wanted to do a week in my life because I haven't done one of these, I think, since I was in Boston. Obviously a lot has changed since then. I think if you've watched a couple of my other videos, you will have gathered that I am quarantining in Texas with my parents. I've been here since March. It is now July. So I've been in Texas quite a while. It was actually the longest I have been home since I left for college. Just because I was always working in Boston. I always had internships. I then went and did Disney Cruise Line. So I just never come home. Anyways, yeah, I just want to take you guys along my week. I'm just going to eat breakfast, get my to-do list going for the day, and then see what happens. Okay, so I wanted to show y'all basically how I've been doing my to-do list. I've been using these templates from Katie Bellotti's Patreon, if anyone follows her. And what I really like about them is that you can have a big priorities. So you can have one big weekly goal, and then you can break it down throughout the day. Especially because my work is so screen heavy, it helps to kind of break up my day a little bit. And kind of helps me compartmentalize, because if not, then I would just literally be staring at my screen for 8 hours a day. Big goal this week, it just said write in huge letters. And that is because I have a couple of freelance campaigns that I'm working on that are email-based campaigns. So that's a ton of writing that I have to do. And then I also happen to have a big deadline for a school paper. Y'all, how I have been outlining all of these papers and all of these email campaigns just because it is so writing heavy. And I find that if I don't take the time to actually outline everything and have somewhat of an idea of where I'm going, or have some of an idea of what I want to talk about, then it becomes really overwhelming. Now, this is not necessarily the structure that I end up going with every time, but it does kind of help me get all of my ideas out somewhere and kind of get them organized in some fashion. Another thing I find really helpful if you're in college and you're I have all these sources and I know where they go, but not really. Mark what you want your readings to be. So what sources you're going to be using, connecting to which ideas, that I found really helpful. I just wrote 2,000 words on my paper, which is very exciting. That means I only have 1,000 more to write. So I think as a little reward for myself, I am going to go work out on the balcony. And then I'm probably going to shower and put makeup on and get ready for the day. So it is about 3:30. Actually, who am I even kidding? It's 4 o'clock now that I actually look at the clock. Anyways, I'm starting to feel I need a little boost. I'm one of those people that works really well early in the morning and late at night. So it means that the afternoon is a really tough time for me. So I think I'm going to try making a chai tea latte. I always make drinks in the afternoon. I always make iced coffee, but I feel a chai is just where I'm at. Maybe I don't need that much caffeine. I just started the day off by doing some meditating, just in like the Calm app. They have those open meditations. And then some reading. I feel like I haven't been reading as much as I wanted to in quarantine. So I'm trying to build it into my morning. I used to be really good about reading at night, like right before bed. But I've kind of fallen out of it. So I'm gonna try reading in the morning just for like 10 or 15 minutes. And two, because I feel like sometimes getting up in the morning and like seeing the news can be really overwhelming. And so like right now I'm reading Women Writing Resistance. And it's a ton of different essays about kind of resistance in Latin America and like women and women of color. And it's been really eye-opening. It like, because obviously I'm Venezuelan, but there's so many experiences of other groups of Latin American women that I just like didn't fully understand. So like Indigenous women and Afro-Latina women, and it's just been really, really enriching for me to kind of read on their experiences. So it's really nice, especially today, if I kind of get up and look at everything that's happening in the world and just get like really high anxiety and feel like I'm not doing enough, or like I could always be doing more. Obviously I think that's valid. I think it's one of those things where when you feel like you've done enough, like that's when the work is just starting. It's really empowering and really inspiring to read the work of these women. And it kind of makes me feel like, you know what, maybe rather than I am not doing enough, I can do more and I will do more. So it has been really enriching for me to read this first thing in the morning. So today's been kind of a snacky day. I've been eating at like weird times, but I've been writing for a little bit and got really hungry. So I'm going to make apple nachos. 100% this is a thing I saw on TikTok. So this is not my idea, but I'm a huge fan of apple and peanut butter, and I've been craving it for like 3 days. And then something on TikTok is like apple nachos. You like do apples and peanut butter, but then you put like granola and chocolate chips and like other things on top. So I'm going to do it. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to crouch in this awkward position, but this is everything that's going in my apple nachos. An apple. I'm a gala, don't know how you say it, gala apple girl. I have some granola. I have some coconut flakes. Some peanut butter. And some chocolate chips. Here they are. Let's try. What I will say is the peanut butter did not drizzle on the way that I thought it would. I would say maybe melt your peanut butter first. I thought it would be fine because I was using like the all natural peanut butter and it's kind of watery. Lies. Definitely melt your peanut butter first. Here's the other thing I'll say. Really good. I'm the kind of person that likes a lot of peanut butter, so that's why I like the dipping. But like the combination is really good. Deeply apologize if it's windy outside, but welcome to my balcony. I had a very slow morning this morning. I spent some time journaling and just like reading and kind of reconnecting, but I'm actually about to hop on a call for work. I have a call in like an hour. I have a couple things that I want to wrap up before then, so I actually just brought my work all onto the balcony. I'm probably going to make tea soon. I did like very minimal makeup, but just because I'm breaking out a little bit and my skin right now is really sensitive, but I didn't want to like look like a zombie on this call, so I did some very light makeup. But yeah, I just wanted to check in, say hello, say happy Wednesday, and let's get working. going to switch gears and get back to finishing that paper that I keep talking about. But I realized that I was like really, really hungry. So I made myself a giant smoothie bowl. You can't see how big it is in the footage, but it's like giant. And I have like 500 words left to write, so I'm just going to power through because I'm so close to finishing. And I think my reward for myself for like finally finishing this paper is going to be to make cookies. I've been missing Boston so much lately, and I keep thinking about, if anyone like has been to Boston or is from Boston, the Flour Bakery Chunky Lola cookies. Happy Thursday. Had just like a pretty heavy work day this morning. Had a call really early, and then I just did some like computer work, lots of writing, lots of editing, and I just took a shower. And I decided to kind of clean up a little bit. Just had a couple like things lying around, but as I was cleaning, I was listening to Hysteria, which, if you haven't heard of Hysteria before, if you haven't heard Crooked Media before, I love Crooked Media and just like highly recommend that everyone listens to their podcasts. So Hysteria is specifically kind of like geared towards women, and it talks a lot about like women's rights and women's issues. They interview a lot of like female senators and congresswomen, and it's like so good. Honestly, one of my favorite Crooked podcasts. But yeah, if you're looking for ways to kind of stay involved, to make sure that you're still super engaged in everything that's going on and that you are listening to the news, I highly recommend Hysteria. So that's what I was listening to as I was cleaning. Now I think what I'm going to do is actually go out and have a little socially distanced picnic with a friend, probably shoot some pictures. Good morning, happy Friday. Just been powering through a lot of writing this morning. Yesterday, once I got home from the shoot, it was been so hot, and it's one of those things where the sun can just get super tiring. So I just ended up kind of chilling for the rest of the night, watched some Netflix, edited some of the pictures. But yeah, just had a really, really chill night. I have a little bit more work that I have to get done. I also want to edit a video, and I want to keep editing some more of those photos from the shoot yesterday. So definitely lots of computer work today. But it's a beautiful day outside, and I'm excited to cross some things off my to-do list. Also, Hamilton turns out today, so that's probably going to be happening tonight with my family. We're probably going to cook something yummy and watch the movie. So we finished watching Hamilton, finished making the cookies, and I am nice and cozy in bed. So I'm actually going to sign off here. here since it is Friday night. But thank you guys so much for joining me this week. I want to do a couple more of these and try to incorporate some more like phone banking and some more things to kind of help me and help y'all stay politically involved. So I'm very excited to continue doing these. But thank you so much for joining me for this week, and hopefully I'll see you soon.